Hello everybody and welcome to AWF House Show Report. This week on AWF we have tag team ranking action as the New Day take on Bo Dallas and Axel. The Usos take on the Ascension and the Authors of Pain take on Slater and Rhino. And in our main event, the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka, takes on Emma, accompanied by Dana. Now before we head to ringside, let's take a little look at the tag team rankings. As we currently stand, the champions, the family, the team of Adam Wolfman Stone and his son, Logan Stone. Those two have been champions now for almost a month. And coming up to our first pay-per-view Slamfest, they're looking for some top competition. Our number one contenders, War Machine, they've been heading down the champions now for the last 3 weeks. They've not been making much headway. So let's see what happens at Slamfest. In our first match tonight, ranking number 6, the New Day, is taking on our team of Axel and Bo Dallas. We're looking to break the top 10 spot for the first time since the AWF began. And with that, let's head to ringside. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is the Wolfman Adam Stone. This right here, this is my boy Logan. We came to the AWF under the promise of competition that so far we haven't seen. We were here for 3 days when we won the AWF Tag Team Championships. We sent Hall and Nash packing straight back down to the bottom of the pile. And now we've got Warbeard coming after us. We've got Ray Monroe. We've got the War Machine. Well, we're watching you two boys. You two boys are a good tag team. You've been together for years. You gotta remember, your bond might be strong, but nothing stronger than our bond. Our bond is blood. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to AWF Ringside. We're here for our first of 3 tag team matches tonight, with the New Day taking on the Miztourage's Bo Dallas and Axel. Making his way to the ring right now, Kofi Kingston of the New Day. Kofi, one of the most athletic men in the AWF right now. And now his tag team partner, Big E Langston. Big E, a former powerlifter. He's now one of the strongest men in the AWF rockery. Now making their way to the ring, the opponents. First up, we've got Bo Dallas. Bo Dallas, 3rd generation superstar, son of IRS, part of the Wyndham family. And his tag team partner now, Axel, another 3rd generation superstar, grandson to Larry the Axe Hennig, son of Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig. Axel made his way through the WWE ranks for many years, but he never made it quite to the top. He didn't get a championship. So here in AWF, he's looking to correct that. As the match gets underway, Big E with the go behind there. Bailey's back suplex. Opening up some big moves straight away. Axel with a reversal there, punch to the gut. Quick stomp. Big E manages to whip him into his corner. Shoves him back in. Stomping a mud hole in him now. Goes for the Boston Crab. Axel manages to escape. That armbar and shoulder tackles there by Big E. But Axel manages to follow it up there with a sidewalk slam and a DDT. Biggie back on his feet, both men lock up, whip by Irish whip by Biggie, catches him in that sidewalk slam there, and then hits him with repeated punches to the head. Axel went to throw Biggie into his own corner, Biggie reversed it. Axel was already bleeding here, those punches must have took some real damage out. Another DDT by Axel, followed up by the big elbow drop there. Biggie with those shoulder tackles again. Really working on the arm of Axel. Axel looking to tag his partner Bo. Biggie takes them both on, both men down now. As Bo gets back up, Biggie catches him with a belly to back suplex. Numbers game working in Miz Fraser's favour though. Bo misses the clothesline, gives Biggie the chance to go and tag his partner Kofi in. Now both members of the New Day with huge clotheslines there. Kofi going for the pin, too close to the ropes. Huge body slam there by Bo Dallas. Now in that chin lock. And as Kofi got up, he caught him with a low blow. That was nasty by Bo Dallas. Both men lock up now, exchanging blows. Left and right by both men. Both goes down first, Kofi goes for the pin. Again too close to the ropes. Bo going for that underhook suplex. Kofi manages to backdrop him and follows it up with that running senton. Now with Bo in the New Day's corner. Kofi with a drop kick to her knees there, took Bo straight off his feet. Bo managing to fight his way back out. Shoulder tackles by Bo. You should really think about tagging Kurt Axel in again. Ooh, went for the big back elbow. Kofi managed to block it though. Irate by Dallas. And a low blow there by Bo Dallas. The referee didn't see it though. Captain ball by Kofi into the corner there. Got face up by Bo. Rolls him over, goes for the pin. One. Just the one count. Irish whip by Bo. Oh, went for that big flying shoulder tackle, but he missed it. Kofi going for the pin. Ooh, 2 count. Gets Axel comes in now. Kofi manages to fight both men off. Irate by Bo. Bo's loading Kofi up on the top corner here. So you're going for that huge suplex. Follows up with a diving elbow there off the ropes. Kofi quick to tag in Biggie Langston while he could. Now both of them with that big jumping kick to Bo Dallas' head. Biggie with a straight punch taking Dallas off his feet. Irish whip by Dallas. Catches him with a hip toss. Biggie back up there. Whip again by Dallas. And catches him with a knee to the midsection. Now as he picks him back up with a big axe handle blow to the back of the neck. Biggie with a reversal, now he's dancing his way. These New Day boys, they love to dance, they love to play. But they've also got some technical skills like that. That huge deadlift suplex there by Biggie. But Bo Dallas catching him with one of his own Northern Light suplex there. Irish whip by Bo. Oh, missed with a big elbow again. Now throws Biggie out to the outside. The Miz and Kurt Axel both there to greet him. As Bo catches Kofi Kingston. Kofi back on his feet now. spinning neck breaker there by Bo Dallas on Kofi Kingston, but Kofi's not the legal man. Kofi going for a roll up there. No, unnecessary, but he did it. Bo misses the drop kick. Another straight left hand there by Big E Langston. As Bo falls down, Big E starts to dance. Drags Bo to the centre of the ring. And again, that big deadlift suplex. And Bo again follows it up with a Northern Lights. He's in his own corner. 2.9. Kofi Kingston with a Canadian Destroyer there on Curtis Axel. As Bo and Big E exchanging blows, Big E fires up. Hits him with a big shoulder tackle, but Bo fires straight back with a drop kick. Big E with the whip to the corner, follows him in with a big splash. Now hits him with a big ending. Bo Dallas manages to reverse his way out, both men down at the moment. Bo didn't take the opportunity to go to tag his partner in. He does now. Nope. He went for the running splat elbow but missed. Big E again dancing to the crowd. Maybe wasting a bit too much time with that, because he gets caught with a stunner there by Bo Dallas. Go behind by Big E. Big belly back suplex again. Now dragging Bo into the centre of the ring. And again with those clubbing blows to the head. That's what opened up Curtis Axel earlier in the match. Big E's whipped into the corner. Bo Dallas escorting Kofi out. Big E whipped to the outside again. Now all three members of the Miztourage out there to meet Big E. Referee's count to 4. Kofi's met him out there with a hammer. Curtis Axel managed to get him first though. Both members of the Miztourage roll in. Miz is keeping Big E outside. And that's the 10 count. Your winners, ladies and gentlemen. The Miztourage, Bo Dallas, Curtis Axel. Kofi's back up. Oh no, no. Welcome back to ringside for this, our second match of the evening, as we have the Usos taking on the Ascension. First making his way to the ring now, it's Jey Uso. Jey and his brother Jimmy, multiple time tag team champions in WWE. Some consider them to be one of the most well-oiled machines out of all the tag team divisions here in the AWF. And now here comes Jimmy. As I was saying before, both Usos, they're considered to be one of the greatest tag teams here in the AWF. They work so well together, they know what each other is thinking. They're obviously twin brothers. And as WWE calls it, the twin magic is strong within them. And now here come the opponents. First up it's Victor. Connor and Victor, the Ascension, with the longest reigning tag team champions in NXT. They were the most dominant tag team champions in NXT, undefeated for almost a year, possibly longer. Now they're here in the AWF, and they're looking to make a big impact. No more comedy roles for the Ascension. As Connor makes his way to the ring now. The imposing figure that is Connor rolls his way under the ring, under the ropes. As the referee waits for the bell. But Jimmy with the first offense here, quick chop and then a knee. Connor meets him with a big clothesline there and then starts dragging his elbow into the face. Both men circling each other, they lock up. Irish whip reversal there by Jimmy. Meets him with that big hip attack. Follows it up with a headbutt. And a spinning neck breaker. That starts working on the leg. Connor, quick tag there to Victor. Jimmy manages to fight his way out of both there though. Huge belly to back suplex there on Connor. Victor whips him into the corner, meets him with that big running knee. Starts working on the leg himself. Repeatedly dropping his foot down the back of the knee. Then a tag there by the Usos. Huge double kick there. Victor not ready to stop the fight yet though. He takes Jay down to the ground. Jay manages to catch Victor there with that suplex. Almost a fireman's carry type suplex. Irish whip by Jay. Hip attack. Headbutt. Victor still strong though. Goes for the pin. 1. Quick kick out there by Jay. Irish whip by Victor. Jay manages to reverse it with that huge running knee. Then reverses Victor again into that bulldog. Victor with a right to the eyes. That rolling enziguri there took Jay off his feet. Jay's back up with that headbutt. Huge Samoan headbutt. But as he went for the attack there though, Victor caught him with a drop toe hold. As he got back up, hit him with that enziguri again. Ooh, Jay with a tiger driver there, sending Victor out to the outside of the ring. Jay takes Connor down as Victor and Jimmy are fighting on the outside. Victor back in. Jay too interested in Connor, didn't see Victor coming up for the tag. But he manages to take down both members of the Ascension here. Irish reversal by Connor, missed the clothesline. But Jay didn't miss the forearm and the shoulder barge. Irish whip by Jay. Float over spinning DDT there, reminiscent of The Rock. Connor misses wildly with those chops. Jay manages to hit an uppercut now to the top rope with a big splash. Could this be it? Goes for the pin. 1, 2, Victor with the break up there. Quick rake to the eyes by Victor. Whips Jay into the corner. Manages to escape before Connor could get to him, but Connor caught him with a headlock and some big punches there. Jay managed to trip him down. But no, Connor almost got him in the fireman's carry there. Jay reversed it into that big running crossbody. Victor breaks up the pin. Jay fighting off both members of the Ascension again. As Connor whips him into the ropes, hits him with that huge clothesline. Now going for the pin. 1, 2, Jimmy there with the save. Connor was looking to tag in Victor there. Jay caught him. Now hits him off the top rope for that big diving elbow. Now looking for the submission move. Victor manages to break it up. Victor catches Jimmy on his way in as well. Connor, of course, gets him with the big clothesline. And then some huge blows there from Connor onto Jay. Follows it up again, right and left, body shots and head shots. Now as Victor goes for the submission move. Too close to the ropes though, Jay manages to get the rope break. Victor held on to it a little while there. And Victor throwing Jay to the outside. Connor and Victor both out there now. Jay with a roll-up reversal there. As Victor gets a fork out, the referee didn't see it. Both men rolling in at 9. Victor with the chair shot. That's it, the Usos are the winners. You win by disqualification, Jimmy and Jay. And welcome back for our third match here tonight, as Axel and Razor, the Authors of Pain, take on Heath Slater and Rhino. Razor coming to the ring now. These Authors of Pain boys are huge, remind me a lot of the old Powers of Pain from back in the 80s WWF days. Here comes Razor's partner, Axel. Both these men, both standing well over 6'4", weighing in over 300 pounds. They are monsters to be reckoned with. And under the tutelage of Paul Ellering, there's only one way to go, and that's up. And here comes the man beast, the Rhino. Rhino, a former ECW original. Rhino's been on the scene now for nigh on 25 years. He's seen and done it all in the wrestling world. He's now teaming up with his good friend Heath Slater. The fact that him and Slater are together saved Slater's job. Rhino managed to keep Slater within the SmackDown ranks for quite some time, but now they're here in AWF, they're for a Heath tag team. Slater rolling into the ring now. No longer a one-man band. And this match gets underway. Axel straight away with those big kicks. Big kicks, big punches. Heath Slater manages to catch him with that standing leg drop maneuver. The Razor hits him with a powerbomb straight out onto the top rope. That huge splash. It's not looking good for Heath Slater already. Slater goes and tags in Rhino. The man beast and Axel going at it now. Irish whip by Rhino, but Axel manages to take him down. Goes in for the submission maneuver. Rhino trying to reach for the ropes. Suplex by Axel sends Rhino to the outside. Rhino with that barbed wire baseball bat. Don't know what he's going to do with that. The lock up there. Rhino manages to win with an uppercut. Irish whip by Rhino. Axel manages to catch ropes. Suplex by Rhino. Quick stomp to the head. Both men lock up. Rhino again with that suplex. Picks Axel up, goes behind. Axel catches him into that key lock. Tag to Razor now. As both men pick Rhino up, they suplex him to the outside. Both with pain following Rhino outside now. As the referee reaches a 5 count. Razor back in. Now Rhino follows with that barbed wire baseball bat again. He managed to get hit in there, but I don't think the referee saw it. Power slam there by Rhino, followed up by the huge elbow drop. Now the Irish whip as Rhino goes for the gore. He hits it. This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. Rhino's hit the gore. 1. Just the 1 count. Razor not having none of that. Follows up with an elbow drop of his own, and again. Then the knee drop to the ribs. Front base lock by Rhino. Deadlift suplex. The Razor manages to get up first as he hits Rhino in the back of the head with a knee there. Went for a German suplex, but Rhino caught him and hits him with one of his own. Razor whips him into the corner. Hits him with that running elbow there. Cool, and then a face claw choke slam type maneuver. Rhino with the suplex. This is a brutal match so far, ladies and gentlemen. Both teams going at it strong as they're fighting on top rope now. Rhino Rhino takes Razor down, he's standing waiting for him. Changes his mind, tags in Heath Slater. Rhino and Razor carry on fighting now. Suplex by Razor. Slater's now caught him. Hits him with a forearm. Misses with that rolling kick. And again. Now Ackerman, Slater catches him with the rolling neck breaker there. And then hits Razor with that back body drop. Ackerman catches him though with the forearm. Hits with the knee to the ribs. Slater manages to reverse with a quick back kick there. See, Ackerman with a midsection punch. Ackerman out of control as Slater's trying to escape. Huge knee there by Ackerman. Now into that armbar. Rhino comes in to break it up. Razor and Rhino now. Front face lock by Rhino, followed by the elbow. Slater with a running bulldog on Ackerman. Slater not managing to get the upper hand here though. Gets a back body drop. 1, 2. So close. Could have had a Slater Rhino win there. Suplex. Slater suplex and Ackerman out of the ring. Straight back in though. Missed drop kick attempt there by Slater. But he manages to hit the back elbow. Now letting the crowd know that he's a bit too smart for Ackerman. So he hits him with that running clothesline. Turns him over, picks him up. But Ackerman now. Ooh, Ackerman with that Death Valley driver. But Slater manages to roll through it. Off the ropes. Ackerman misses with the shoulder tackle. Catches him with a front face lock though. Slater with that Hurricane Rana into the pinning combination. 1, 2. No, Razor there to break it up. Ackerman Rhino now. Slater managing to get in there. Hits Ackerman with that spinning back kick. Now off the ropes with running clothesline. Big elbow. No, Ackerman too powerful though. Backbreaker that one. Slater 1, 2. Oh, so close to the 3 count. Ackerman and Slater lock up again. Irish whip. Slater manages to catch him with a knee to the head there. And then a spinning back kick. They lock up again. Ackerman with that big power slam. Slater manages to catch him and escape to tag Rhino in. Running power slam there on Rhino though. Too close to the ropes for the pin. Now Rhino with the gore. Goes for the pin himself. And again too close to the ropes. Ackerman slammed Rhino out of the ring. Rhino's dazed. Razor's coming around with a chair there. As both men lock up, a huge headbutt there by Ackerman, who's now gone to the top rope. Hits that huge jumping splash. 1, 2. Oh, so close. Rhino fighting both men off now. Misses the drop kick. Punching wildly there, hitting nothing. So they lock up Rhino now. Ooh, with that cutter maneuver. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Both men now exchanging blows. Who's going to come out on top? It's looking like Razor. But no, Rhino answers it with a shoulder tackle. Both men drop down at Rhino's back up. Running elbow drop. Now Razor with a front face lock. What's he looking for? He's posing to the crowd. That jumping knee there. Now Rhino again with this cutter maneuver. Rhino should have gone for the pin there, but instead he went for a sidewalk slam. now going for the abdominal stretch. Is Razor going to tap? No, he's not. Hip toss out of it. Irish whips Rhino. Hits him with that big flying clothesline. Goes up with an elbow drop. Oh, Rhino manages to catch him in the front face lock as he works his way back to his corner. Hits him with the gore. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Ooh, Akan just there in time to break it up. So Rhino fights both men off again. Missed shoulder barge there by Razor. He's working his way back to his corner with the Rhino now. Both men lock up. Huge right hand there by Razor. Rhino mistiming the attack there. Both men knocked heads. They're both down. Rhino back up first. Hits him with another gore. Could this be it? 1. No, too close to the ropes. Razor up to the top rope now. Gets that big splash on Rhino, but I think he hit the chair on his way down. He's knocked himself out. He's back up now though. Picks Rhino up. Rhino manages to escape. Irish whip. He managed to hit himself on the chair. Or on the corner. I don't know what Rhino managed to do to himself there. But he manages to escape with a back body drop there on Razor. Ooh, now that spike power driver there on Razor. This could be it for... No! Razor fighting back out with some big blows there. Goes back to the top rope. Hits another big splash. But again, I think he landed on the chair. As both men are down on the floor now. Rhino makes his way to his feet. Razor manages to fight his way back out. That face claw chokeslam. And then a huge powerbomb. This should be it. Too close to the ropes though. Rhino with that electric chair flapjack driver. Then misses with a drop kick. Razor picks him back up. Both men circling. Rhino whips Razor into the corner. Hits him with that corner gore. But he doesn't capitalise on it. He's let Razor get back up. Razor with a swift punch there took Rhino off his feet. Now Rhino hits another spike pile driver. Could this... No, he again doesn't capitalise. He picks him up, went for the gore. Goes for the pin. Too close to the ropes. Razor picks up Rhino now. Whips him into the corner, knocking Slater off. Rhino hits Razor with a shoulder tackle. Now with that running powerbomb going for the pin. Too close to the ropes again. So many rope breaks so far this match. Now Razor throwing Rhino over to his corner. Dragging his face across the ropes there. Takes Rhino back up. Up on the shoulders. Hits him with that big gut buster. Rhino managing to get a swift kick there to escape. Trying to catch his breath a bit. Razor gets back up, catches him with that face locks choke slam again. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. That's it. The Author of the Pain win. Slater and Rhino unfortunately put in a valiant effort, but it just wasn't good enough against these two big boys. And with that, let's get back to the studio, ladies and gentlemen. Evening. We have women's match between Emma and Asuka. Emma from Australia making her way down to the ring now. When Emma first made it into the scene in America, she tried to play the cuddly, cute character. She now realises, she understands, that gets you nowhere. Now coming to the ring, the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. In Japan, she was a phenomenon. She was multiple time champion. In NXT, she was a dominant champion. Unbeaten, she wiped the floor with Goldberg's record. As the match gets underway, Emma and Asuka lock up. Emma quickly with that hip toss. Front face lock, elbow drops Asuka. I think Asuka was prepared for that. Misses wildly with those kicks. Gets Emma down, goes for that ankle lock. And manages to escape. Arm breaker there by Asuka, misses with that spinning back fist. But it's a shoulder tackle. Now kicking Emma straight in the back of the spine. Dodges drop kick there by Emma. Didn't get escape from that short arm clothesline. Now Emma going for submission of her own. Asuka manages to escape. Headbutt there by Emma. So I'll come get Asuka with some huge knees to Emma's face. How that didn't open her up, I don't know. The sliding drop kick could have. Snap there by Emma. She picks Asuka up, she misses the drop kick. But hits the DDT. Picks Asuka up and hits her another drop kick in the face there. But Asuka fires back up and hits multiple kicks. Kicking Emma while she's down. I drag her into the centre of the ring. And again sits her up and kicks her in the spine. Irish whip by Emma. Hits the shoulder tackle. Now another running, jumping drop kick there. Emma picks Asuka out, hits with a good kick, punch there, but Asuka manages to catch her with the DDT. Nope, Emma manages to reverse into that corkscrew. And going to the top rope. She hits this big splash. 1, 2, just a 2 count there. Asuka's back to her feet. Way before Emma could. Asuka on top now. Emma manages to reverse it and hit a big clothesline. Emma looking very dominant here in this match. She goes for the pin again. 1, 2. Asuka kicks out again. I think Asuka may have underestimated her. Asuka that. Clinched up, sleeper hold. 1. She was holding on to it too long, Emma was in the ropes. Emma with a huge powerbomb, but no, Asuka manages to catch her into that triangle lock. Emma again going for the powerbomb. Asuka again managing to catch her in the triangle. Asuka holding on to it, gets the 2 count. Michinoku driver by Emma. 1, 2. That was nearly it then. Emma relentless again with the powerbomb, but Asuka catches her. It's Dana up on the ropes, distracting the referee, giving Emma a chance to hit another Michinoku driver. But the referee's distracted, he doesn't see the pin. Emma with a short arm clothesline again. Now go for the submission move. And Asuka make it to the ropes. She's struggling. She manages to escape. Double underhook suplex there by Emma. She drives Asuka back into the body. Her body's lifeless. Again going for the submission. What's Dana doing up on the floor again? She pushes the referee. Tries to get into the ring. Asuka manages to escape the submission, but Dana's still got the referee distracted. Emma with that running sit down powerbomb. This could be it. 1, 2, 3, 2.9. Dragon screw there. Rolls Emma back over. Picks her up. For the powerbomb again. Another running sit down powerbomb. Dana getting up on the corner there, but nope. Oh, 2.9 again. Referee trying to get Dana off the apron now. Asuka hits that big jumping spinning kick. Twice in fact. Asuka trying to make a bit of a comeback here, I think. She hits the ropes. It's that big running hip attack.
10 minutes gone.
And that's a little mush no-coup driver though. Too close to the ropes. Dana back on the apron again. Referee just needs to get her out. Send her back to the locker room. Asuka and Emma locking up now, trading blows. Kicks from Asuka. And that big jumping, spinning enziguri. Followed up by that German suplex. Asuka taunting Emma. Emma answers it with a couple of right hands. Celebrating. She hits up the rope with a big body splash there. Dana's got the referee distracted. Doesn't see the pin. Asuka bouncing off the rope. No, she changed her mind. Bootstrap hits Emma with some huge knee attacks there. That final jumping knee could have broke her nose. Belly back suplex by Asuka. Emma picks her up there for the running powerbomb. Dana's up on the apron, but 1, 2, 3. Emma wins this match regardless. Dana did everything possible to almost make Emma lose this match. But Emma still come out on top. Asuka doesn't know what to do with herself. Oh folks, that was some hard-hitting action there. Join us next week when we have more action here on the AWF Action Wrestling Foundation.